Put your hands together for our next comedian, the Nasty Bull.
That was good.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah!
Anybody here like political correctness?
Fuck no!
That's what I wanted to hear ahead of time. You know, political correctness has turned this country into a bunch of people afraid to let themselves go, let it, you know, say how you really feel. I'll give you a quick example of that. You know, a couple months ago, we killed bin Laden, right? Yep, fucking A. And I came home, the wife said, hey, they got bin Laden. So the next thing I know, I'm glued to the TV, watching for details. And they turn around and they say, after they killed him, they took him out to Carl Vincent. Turn around and, in Muslim tradition, cleaned him and wrapped him in a sheet. Now, I don't want to hear that bullshit, okay? What I wanted to hear was, after they wrapped him in a sheet, they pissed on him, stuffed a pulled pork sandwich on his mouth, and a kosher dog up his ass, and then kicked him over the side with the rest of the garbage. And the notorious SEAL Team 6, you know, let's have a hand for them. My wife is a Navy vet, just like I am. She escaped from SEAL Team 6 during a security exercise. True story. They grabbed the wave cave. They're acting as terrorists. She comes down. My future wife comes downstairs and says, hey, these guys are cute. So she goes to light up a cigarette. They take it out of her mouth. And they say, while you're a hostage, you don't smoke. About 15 minutes later, her and her roommate made a rope out of bed sheets. She's shimmying down the fucking side of the building with her carton of smokes and a lighter in her hand. So I'm figuring the night they go in to get bin Laden, some Master Chief SEAL saying, look guys, make sure you cover the back windows, because we're still living down the fact that some wave got it away from us. I've been married 23 years to my wife.
I'm sorry.
People say, what's your secret? I say she hates me. Marry a woman that hates you, she'll never leave. What, that fat bastard having fun? Ain't happening. Ain't fucking happening. But she's a joy compared to my first wife. First wife was a beast, creature from hell. Sex with her was like tossing a hot dog down the hallway. I mean, she was a big woman. To get on top required a nylon rope and 15 minutes of climbing. What a pig. The only thing that came good out of her was my daughter, who made me a grandfather. I still ain't forgave her. But I have 2 sons with my current wife. Chips off the old block. About 5, you know, when they were 4 or 5, we dressed them up as sailors for Halloween, because me and her are both Navy. That was a real disaster. The kids kept cussing and asking me where the fuck the action is. Anybody here like to go to house parties? Huh? I quit going. Last time I went to it, a house party, had this guy passed out drunk, you know, mouth open. You know, no, these guys don't put makeup on. What they did is they got a camera, and they get around him, and they pull their dicks out. They put it near his face, and they take the picture of just his face and the dicks. Now that's what you want copied, blown up, and passed around the office. You know, it looks like you got a dick in your ass, 3 dicks in your face. You know, you're like, oh shit. Your boss said, oh, hey Bob, would you come to the office and bring everything in your desk with you? We've had some photos surface here at work, and it's a joke, sir, it's a joke. They're my buddies. Yeah, they're your friends, all right. I see some of y'all are sick enough you're writing that down. I know who I'm going to do that to. That's going to be my next party prank. Last time he gets drunk in my fucking house. Yeah, my first wife, you know, she fucking drove me crazy. There was times I was in the car, I wanted to stop at a red light, jump out of the car and just run, you know. Oh, I hate you! I just want to live my life! And I got rid of her, finally. You know, like I said, marriage is an institution, like Alcatraz. But we got bin Laden, and everybody's screaming to bring all the troops home. And, you know, I personally think that, you know, maybe it is time to bring a few of them home. But the generals over there are saying we still need soldiers to, you know, fight the Taliban. Well, I have a solution to that. I was talking to a Army recruiter a couple days ago. After I shook his hand and everybody in this room, you see a guy or lady in uniform, you need to walk up, shake their fucking hand and thank them for what they're doing. Anybody that don't believe in that can kiss my you-know-what. But anyways, I told this sergeant about it. I go, you know, I say bring back 30,000 young kids, but what you need is to send somebody over there that knows the meaning of terror. Somebody who's been through it all. So I suggested start recruiting middle-aged married men. We've been through it all, you know? PMS, childbearing, menopause. What are they going to scare us with? Oh, IED. Well, none of us can bend over to pick it up. I mean, how many vets would go back? I know I would. You never show hands. Okay, one show. But you can picture us now, right? You know, going over the hills after the Taliban in our golf carts. In our fucking hover-rounds, because none of us can fucking run. But his sergeant, he's laughing about that, and he goes, what are you going to do with the wives? I says, you send a menopausal woman to Gitmo. Let them interrogate those terrorist bastards. 5 minutes with my wife, they'd be screaming, they'd be giving up shit they don't even really know about. Let me go! Anyways, one last thing I'd like to tell you. The owner asked me to give you a safety suggestion. Wanted me to say that be careful driving home tonight, because the statistics say that there's a man hit every 23 seconds. Now, I don't know who this fucker is, but he could be out there right now laying in the bushes waiting to fucking jump out in front of your fucking car. You'll be able to tell him because he's all fucked up. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for not throwing anything heavy, especially my wife. She got the camera there. Anyways, good night. Have a good evening.
Yeah, Bo!
Let's give it up for the Nasty Bowl. Do that again.
Yeah!
That was awesome.